Hello everybody, welcome back to ClanGen. I am doing JumbleClan for 2 more episodes and then this series is going on hiatus. The only reason the series will completely go away is if an update happens and the file is corrupt. But JumbleClan is mostly going to be used for getting pixelated cats for drawing a ClanGen, which is currently on hiatus. It'll probably be revived from its hiatus when I get my second channel going, which who knows when that'll happen. If you guys would like to suggest a ClanGen challenge to go after BloomClan or any other challenge, feel free to suggest that down in the comments below of any ClanGen video. And with that said, let's get the randomization started. I'm just going to time skip for 15 minutes and read what happens. So they want big litter. I just realized I should have wrote down what moon we're on. One sec. I will have to do a tiny bit of editing, it's fine. Just gonna reread this. Slate wants a litter that'll be small. Bark Speckle has a splitting headache. Sunbear sprained her paw. Velox Fang is retired. Croaks Fox got yellow cough. Whispickle has a counter sim. Cats became mates. Roxander recovers from grief, only gets sick. Upper Beagle trespasses on BloomClan by mistake. Cotton Dapple. And less cats are sick. Stumpy's snout had a heart attack. Slight Light had a litter of 2 kits. The leader is breaking the warrior code. Cotton Fruit has an infection. Posey Center got a splinter. Pansy Glare is rejected. Orange Paw is now Orange Scar. Tree Paw is now Tree Heart. Aspen Tough and Bleak Kit die of green cough. Cats are grief-stricken. Deerstar has chosen Robin's spot as a new deputy. Basic stuff. Diesel saved Longbear from an enemy warrior. Deep Fire got rejected by Pansy Glare. Robin Spot overhears Mossbreak talking in his sleep about murdering Spindleglade. Pansy Glare got rejected. Saffron Streak is now aware of JumbleClan. Barley Kitten got buried alive. Lovely. Poor kitten. Cats are sick or have infection or being cured of infection. Branch Speckle got rejected. Countering randos. Diesel is retiring. Green Cough killed Pineapple. Oh no, Pineapple died of sickness. Fennel Paw is now Fennel Branch. Frond Kit has headache, potentially sun sensitivity. Dear Star has died of not old age. Dear Star, you are a legend in JumbleClan for not dying of old age. I think you're like the one leader who lost all your lives naturally. Let me see. Let me click on Dear Star. Let's look at how you died. Dear Star was born out into the clan, mentored by Shubbird. Shubbird influenced her to be more ready to fight and bicker. When she graduated, she was honored for her cunning, and she graduated at 13 moons, a little bit late because 12 moons should be the average. She mentored Tansy Squirrel and Glossmer Paw. Deerstar was scarred when she fell off a cliff. She lost her first, second, and third, and fourth lives when she contracted sickness to yellow cough. She lost her fifth life when she slipped off the edge of a cliff. Her seventh life when she fell off a tree, escaping a dog. She lost her eighth life from injuries caused by a two-legged trap, and she lost her final life to yellow cough. Yellow cough was the main killer of her lives. Okay, and Robin Spot is now Robin Star. I shall read the ceremony. Robin Star leaves to speak with StarClan. He closes his eyes and immediately is surrounded by loved ones, friends, clanmates who passed on. The stars shine through their pelts, and the warm ones are as they greet the new leader. Robin Spot is breathless when he sees Brush Breeze approach. Fierce pride burns in Brush Breeze's eyes as they greet their child, press their nose to Robin Spot's forehead, and give them a life through endurance, thick and thin. Sunfleck pads up to the new leader, softly touching their nose to Robin Spot's head. They give a life for duty. Robin Spot approaches, warm smile on the face. They offer a life for selfishness, whispering to take care of the clan best they can. Stumpy Snout strides forward with energy in their steps that weren't present in their last moments that give a life for persistence. Robin Spot suppresses his shivers, exclaiming as Saffron Roach pads up, a small smile on their face as the StarClan cat touches their nose to Robin Spot's head, murmuring that this life is for justice and he expects Robin Spot to use it well. And the air grows crisp and brittle as Snapfern, a feline known for their cold demeanor, draws near, gaze piercing as the winter moon examines Robin Spot with caution and gifting a life for bravery. Storm Needle approaches, dipping his head in greeting for Robin Spot. He meows something about not being afraid to look beyond traditions before touching his muzzle to Robin Spot's head, and cooling energy begins to fizzle through his body. This life is for curiosity, the Star Cat tells him. Robin Spot's ears prick as he begins to hear deep, resonant rumbling, recuperating the intense purr. Robin Spot gently bumps heads with Dusty Fish, a warrior well known for endlessly love for the clan. Butchering words of the stream they hold for their clan. Warm, sweet feeling cascades over Robin Spot as he receives the life for forgiveness. Finally, Deerstar Steps forward, there was pride in her gaze as she stares into Robin Spot's eyes. She gives the life for loyalty to his clan. Deer Star hails Robin Spot his new name, Robin Star, telling him that his old life is no more. He is granted guardianship of JumbleClan and is told to use his new power wisely. A group of Starry Cats call Robin Star's name in support, and Robin Star wakes up feeling a new strength within his body and knows he's now ready to lead the clan. Also praise Jumble Star. Not Jumble Star, Deer Star for. Actually, I'm gonna favorite Deer Star real quick. Because Deer Star, thank you for not dying of old age. So many leaders in JumbleClan have died of old age. Part of it is because you're just time skipping. Cats are getting over grief, getting over sickness, or getting sick, encountering random stray ass cats. Someone got stung by a bee, aka Midnight Branch. Quickpaw wants to prove Robin Star proud. And Heather is deputy. Out of curiosity. Role settings. Okay. Next moon. Countering Sim again. Russ's Stripe died from dehydration and heat stroke. That's lovely. Not. Okay, heat exhaustion. Heat stroke. Treeheart died to snake. Crocus Stapple is now a warrior. Velox is now named Velox Bracken. Scalepaw is now named Scale Goose. Oh no, fleas! Ash and Shine believes she's meant for something greater. Leopard Break is trans. Fennel Branch got rejected. Berry Paw is now Berry Prance. Sotapaw is now Sota Feather. That's a pretty name. And Feather is now Feather Kestrel. We got a Waterback. Oh god, a Waterback. Are they secretly a water boy? Oh no, Stormpaw. Stormpaw barely seems to be paying attention, focused instead on a fluttering leaf. Robin starts to repeat her name a few times before she finally pays attention long enough to give her vow. Sighing, the new leader names her Stormtwig after her energy. I'm renaming that cat to Stormleaf because that's funny. Personal, change name. Leaf, because you were distracted. Why does this hate me? You are now named Stormleaf. Woodsbeck has taken their place into StarClan. Heat exhaustion continues. Hazel Stripe rejects Heather. Robin Snarl is our new warrior. Marsh Bear and Leaf Kestrel die of yellow cough. Which, the confusing thing about yellow cough is, I think it's supposed to be the weakest of the illnesses. I think it's white cough. No, it's actually not the weakest. It's white cough, yellow cough, red cough, and then black cough, I think is the order of deadliness. So second deadliest. With white cough just being cold. Stormpaw is a moth gatherer. Like, I want to make sure every elder and everyone is happy in their nest. Or just a good overachiever. Oh, Jesus. Thunder. Cats are saddened by death. I pray that thunder is not actually heard by my mic, but who knows. Slightly has died of old age out in the territory. Bracebeck is going to the nursery immediately. Pasha, I don't know how to pronounce that name, is expecting kits. Reminder, I have ignored biology on for JumbleClan. Diesel is free of kits. Berry Grove is expecting kits. The funny thing about ignoring biology, the majority of the cats expecting kits are toms. When I turn that on, that's funny. The funny thing about it. Countered burn, counter Maria. Robin Star went missing for some reason for a few days. Cats are getting sick. Blair Kestrel was injured by a tree. Only one death this moon. Spec is hoping for a big litter. Pad is also wanting a big litter. Another cat is sick. Berry Grove wants a small litter. Smoke Sight was killed by sickness. Sissel Seeker tossed the snake out of camp. That kind of reminds me of something. One of my books, Ratha's Creature, has a character, I think, named Thistle Chaser. I think it's Thistle Chaser. I don't know where my book is. Where is it? Is it this one? Or is this... Yeah, that's Ratha's Creature. Let me check. AKA the book's stacked. So I can check by title. Yeah, it's Thistle Chaser. Ratha's Creature is in a more adult version for animals. Technically speaking, it's prehistoric cats, but still. So don't read it if you're not at least a teenager. Quiverspot's got her paw stuck in a trap. And then got white cough. At least it's not an infection, but still. That's not good. Pregnant while grief-stricken. At least she's no longer grief-stricken. Twig Stripe is now a warrior. Farmpaw almost died trying to cool themselves off, but Deep Fire had their back and saved them from drowning. Oh, Bravespeck died giving birth. Rip Bravespeck. Reminder, pregnancy is dangerous. There can and will be complications. Just not all of them are complicated. Posey Cinder rejects Frozen Hope. Oh my god, that's a lovely name, Frozen Hope. Pad has a single kitten, does not want to talk about it. Rhyme Prance wants to be a meat eater and has become one. Log Bear recovers from green cough, not green cough, white cough. Berry Grove had a single kitten. Cats are recovering from sickness. Lynx Paw was attacked by a group of rats. How much time do we have? I never started my timer, apparently. Whoops. I guess we're getting a longer episode. Okay, before we continue on, and by pausing and then going to the next episode, as stated early, don't forget to comment below if you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see. JumbleClan will potentially return, long as this doesn't corrupt it, as I need more cats. Unless the people really want the series to come back, then it might just come back and just stay there for a while. JumbleClan is fun in the way where I don't have to do much. I can just click time skip and read out all the fun stuff. But some stuff feels like it gets said enough, so I won't always read some of the stuff. I don't always read out the sicknesses and whatnot. But with that said, this will be it for this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!